Hello there, AppSpy fans, it's me, Peter, and I've got a hands-on video for you. This is Fates Forever, and I am hiding in the tall grass. That's a tactic that you use in this MOBA. MOBA, of course, is Multiplayer Online Battle Arena, much like Dota or League of Legends. That's kind of what these games are all about. It's about teams of usually 3 going up against one another and fighting each other. And I'm being pitted against Brian Fantanabot. Ah, scored first blood. You jerk, Brian the Fantanabot. Okay, so I'm going to go to the shop, see if I've got any money. I can buy a health potion here, let's do that. Bought a health potion. As you can see in the top right hand corner, the amount of money I have is gradually creeping up. If I'm to hit these tributes, they're called, these little, you see that little small rabbity thing? That's called a tribute. They fight on your side, and the opposing army has them as well. And if you destroy them, like I'm going to do now, I'm going to tap on them, and yeah, here we are, I'm fighting them. I'll get gold out of them. They explode into coins, which I think is quite a cool little effect there. So the amount of money that I get is gradually going up as I defeat these tributes. They're called, I think they're called creeps in other MOBAs. And that's good because it means that I can upgrade my gear when I die and respawn. I can go to the shop and I can do and I can go and grab extra items to help me in the battle. I can also sort of warp back to the shop if I so desire as well, as long as I'm out of combat. I'm going to upgrade. On the left hand side you'll see that there's different powers, so I'm going to tap the plus button. Ooh, or am I? I don't know. No, I'm going to tap the key button next to the top one. So that unlocks this hammer move, which, if I hadn't died so terribly, that's okay, a good opportunity to go and buy some ancient boots. Increases movement speed, so let's grab some of them. When I tap the buttons on the left, they do a special move, and that essentially will help me in the battles that I encounter. I've got a team of 2 with me. I'm fighting bots at the moment. We're playing multiplayer co-op. And multiplayer co-op is I am getting my butt kicked by Brian Fantana, which is not a sentence that I thought I would ever say, but there we are. But yeah, so I can use these special moves and they will help me out in combat. Or at least that's the theory. See these little tower things? I've got to defend those. They will also defend themselves, but, you know, attackers will try to destroy them. And then we're going to go in here and we're going to try and fight these guys. Come on now, let's... So I just used a special move there. I'm going to use another one. Bosh. Now, that's the sort of one with a hammer at the top there. That is this move that slows stuff. Whereas the move I just did there is a kind of rush. A sort of shoulder barge, if you will. So, bosh, see? Now that slowed everybody down. And I might use this one again. There we are. A little special move there. So the whole idea is that you need to control different towers. The winning side is the side that destroys all of the towers and gets to the gyro, and the gyro is a big spinning object in the enemy's base and also in your base. And if you can destroy it, then you win the match. Matches so far, I've only played a few, but they tend to last about 10 minutes, let's say, which isn't so bad for a MOBA, a traditional sort of a MOBA. You know what, we need a better weapon, I think. Jade Blade. Finest blade from Nerash Blacksmiths. Let's get that. That's going to increase my attack, which I think I need at the moment because I'm getting my butt handed to me. I'm going to upgrade my dash charge there, and I'm also going to upgrade my ground smash thing. So we need to control these. Let me just go and see if I can find the gyro. Where's the gyro? Here's our gyro. Look at that. It's quite spinny and pretty. At the top right of the screen, you'll also see that there is a map. That's a mini-map that shows the sort of vague positions of everybody. Your tower is under attack. Aha, you see? Now these towers that we have here, they're very, very, very powerful, and if you try to attack them without your creeps with you, you'll die. There's they're just far too powerful. You need to use the tributes to pay tribute, basically, to kind of offer them up as sacrifice so that you can get in there and deal massive damage. But once you do, once you have destroyed those towers, as you gradually destroy them, you know, things really do amp up. Ah, here we are. Now, there's a green circle around this enemy tower because there are tributes with me, and the tower will attack them first. So luckily, I was able to destroy that without taking any damage. Let's test our luck. Come on, Gish and Gibbo. I'm gonna destroy. Ooh, who's? Yeah, okay. So we need to wait for our tributes to rock up. Come on, guys. There we are. So now, as you can see, the health bar of it is just dwindling down now. And this is very good for us. We're doing alright. Oh no, our tower is under attack. So, here's the thing. What do we do? Do we rush back and try to defend that tower? Because all three of us at the moment are here. Or do we press on and try to destroy this thing? It's a puzzler. So we're going to destroy this thing. Oh, there's a little creep guy coming along. So it's a typical kind of MOBA, really. It is very much in the style of League of Legends, Dawn of the Ancients, from a base standpoint. You know, there are big differences between those two games, if you're super hardcore into them, but on a very general level, this is similar to those games. It's also similar to stuff like Solstice Arena, which is another mobile MOBA. Come on now. There we are. Targeting Givigugju. So that's fine for us. And our suppressor is under attack. Oh no. But that's okay because we are through to the gyro. So it is quite similar to those. The visuals I'm absolutely in love with. I think it's fantastic looking. Beautiful, beautiful bits of design. Love the painterly look. Look, I mean, look at the floor textures. I know that's a really odd thing to say, but that floor texture just looks so watercolor, so painterly, so beautiful. I've got to deal with these jerks now. Come on. I'm going to get overrun if I'm not careful. And my teammates are not with me. Team play is kind of something you have to do in this. Like, you can't really get around not doing it, which is good. You know, it encourages multiplayer. You can play single player. It is possible to do that. However, really the two modes that you want to be interested in are player versus player, where it's, you know, team-based combat. I'm just going to chip away at this thing. I don't even care, guys. I'm going to slow you down with that. I'm going to see if I can chip. Oh, I'm going to die. There we are. Oh well. Is there anything else that I can add? Final items. Let's go with this. Can we buy this? Yes, we can. Excellent. Love the look of it. Very much a traditional kind of MOBA. PvP, there's also PvE, in which, well, team-based PvE, in which you and your team can go up against bots, which is exactly what myself and my two pals here are doing. I personally prefer co-op, simply because I'm not the sort of person who likes to compete against other people, but that's just my personal preference. I haven't tried any different arenas. I don't know if there are any different arenas in Fates Forever. Oh, Jiminy. No, get away. You see? Oh, it absolutely knocks the pants off of you if you run through it, you see? Now, let's see if we can we destroy that? Yeah, let's destroy that. But I'm really impressed. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I think it works really well. It's obvious that it's been designed for tablets because it just works. There's no, oh well, I guess that would be fine in the PC version. There's none of that. It just works. It just plays really brilliantly. The UI, as you can see, is really well laid out. All of the information that you actually need is at your fingertips. Let's buy one of those. We've got money coming out of our, like, what do warthogs have? Fluff? Coming out your fluff. Money out your fluff, mate. let's take the top route now. We're going to take the top channel because that is the path of least resistance at the moment. Definitely. Let's destroy these bots, help out our friends. Once you've been sort of leveling up and you've got more health and you've got better armor and you've got better weapons, like these baddies like just are no trouble whatsoever. I haven't come across any snowballing yet, which is the process whereby sort of a team becomes so powerful that it just completely overruns everything. Matches seem to be quite balanced. It always seems like you can kind of pull back, but obviously balancing and stuff like that, that will really only come out. We'll only really know just how balanced this is after it's been out in the wild for, you know, a couple of months, really. Come then, Brian Phantasma bot. You, come on. He's running away like a little scared cat. Is he a cat? I think he's a cat, isn't he? And I'm using my special moves just to help me deal that little bit more damage. Put a few more status effects into play. Here we are. Let's see if we can go over here. You can hide in tall grass like I was showing you earlier. So there are some more kind of tactics involved than potentially some other MOBAs. Ah, there we are. We've won. We've destroyed this thing. And we're happy days. At the bottom you'll see that it says Master of Might. That's one of my sort of conditions, one of my missions today. If I can get a certain amount of damage to go through, then I will win extra, you know, extra sort of hard currency, and I can buy more characters. It is free to play, so if I go to so I can also create a party with my friends if I like. It's different relics to unlock. But yeah, there are different characters. I have Renwill, the gluttonous warthog. I could also get Skippered, May. Who else we got? What's this? Modo and Targo, the stopping stales. And these characters are coming soon. So I can do that. There's friend lists, alerts, or I could just play. And one of the things that I really like is how quick things actually go. So like, here's a co-op match. I tap that, top left, match found. Immediately I'm ready to go. I'm just going to decline that one though, just for the time being, because I think that is enough of me showing you Fates Forever. Is this the MOBA to get you into MOBAs? Or are you already playing Solstice Arena? Or do you think really that League of Legends and Dota really do remain a PC genre? Let me know in the comments below. This is Peter with AppSpy.com. We review, you decide.